What's up, guys? Stefan Ciencio here, the action-taking blogger, and in this video we're going to be talking about guest posts and how they can help you in your business, in your online blog, whatever it is you're trying to do. Now, I just want to say that our community is growing really fast. ActionTakingBlogger.com, definitely check it out. And we're on a road right here to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so if you love the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you tick the bell for future notifications. Let's get this to 10,000, putting out awesome, actionable content for people in their business. All right, let's get into guest blogging. Okay, so guest blogging. What exactly is it and how can it help you? Well, guest blogging is basically when you will make guest posts on other people's blogs or websites that will be high quality content where kind of it's almost like someone bringing on a guest to their TV show is another way to put it. So you're going to be a guest on someone else's blog, someone else's space that has all of their followers and all their loyal people. You will be going in and you will be creating a piece of content, and that audience will be introduced to you through the person that they follow. Now, in doing so, you can create links in your guest posts on someone else's blog or website that will allow them to come to your website if they like you and learn more about you. And there's actually tons of different benefits to guest posts, not just that. I have a few of them listed here. The first one is you will build your brand through leveraging existing authority sites. So if someone has a ton of followers and has a really built up site, if you get featured on it, it just goes without saying that you're going to be seen as an authority by association, and people are going to like what you have to say or immediately warm up to you because the person they like recommended you. Not to mention, another purpose of guest posts is to get people back to your own website. So if you actually have something valuable to offer, you will be able to get people back to your website through these guest posts. Now, it's really, really powerful because you could drive a lot of traffic this way. So the third thing is that obviously if you get traffic to your site, you can use that traffic to generate leads, to sell stuff, and obviously there's so many different paths you can go down with monetizing. If you already have a business, you could get more leads for your current business, given that the guest post is in your niche. And we'll talk a little bit about that in this video. But if you have an affiliate marketing website, if you have a blog with Google AdSense, if you're collecting leads, if you're doing anything like that, like typical internet marketing stuff, guest posts can be very, very effective for you, especially if you're selling your own products or services. So that will help too. And then there's actually a bonus benefit is that you will also get a backlink, which will help you rank higher in Google. So Google loves when you get referenced on authority websites or bigger websites or even smaller websites. It just tells Google that you're somewhat legit and other people are pointing to you, which makes your site look good. It's called link juice, or that's what people call it. So for example, if Entrepreneur or Inc.com linked to you, you would obviously be seen as much more of an authority, especially in the eyes of Google, and that link juice could help you rank a lot higher in Google for your own keywords and the stuff that you're trying to rank. So all around, guest posting, guest blogging has a huge benefit, and it's something that you should definitely be doing if you're not already doing it. So I'm going to go over in this video how you can get started with it and get it to work for you. Okay, so the first step is you need to find guest post targets. So one way that you could do this is actually going to Google and typing in your niche plus guest posts. So for example, dog site guest posts or dog blog guest posts or something like that. Or maybe even like make money guest posts, stuff like that. And from there, you could also try your niche plus write for us. So not just guest posts, but you could type in dog site write for us or dog blog write for us. And those will help pop up a lot of different links that might be relevant. And I could show you an example here. This is on our own site, Action Taking Blogger. And you can see we have a page called Write for Us. So basically, you would find this on a ton of different websites, and if you find blogs or websites that have something like this, it means they are definitely accepting guest posts. So this is one example of what that might look like. And also, there's actually tons of different websites where you can get huge lists of people that will basically link to you. So there's a big list right here. Let's see. Sorry. Let's go down. Sorry. Let's see. List of 700 plus guest posting sites for 2018. So if we come down, sorry, let's see. Where's the list? It was here. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here's the list of sites. So you can go down and you can see there's all different types of links, and this is just 700 websites, which is actually not that big of a list, but this page also has a lot of great information that you could use to find more. This is another one that you can find a list of 200 websites that do accept, and they have some really huge ones here, and then they have some smaller ones, so you can go down and see which ones. Domain authority is basically viewed in the eyes of Google as how authoritative your site is. Towards 100 is considered gigantic. Even 34 is considered successful, is considered bigger, but anything under 30 would be considered like a smaller site. But you could start with the smaller ones and then move up to the bigger ones, and that's actually what I recommend. So basically, you want to go out there, and step one is find a bunch of places where you can actually write for in your niche. And I just gave you a bunch of different ways that you can actually go in and do that. Now, step two is actually going to be approach people with their instructions. Usually they will give you some sort of instructions on how to do that. So in here we have instructions. So we tell you how to contact us. So you want to look in their posts to see if there's a way to contact them. If they don't have it explicitly listed, but you really want to write for a specific site, just look for the contact information of the owner. Now, a ninja tip that might be even better is look for some of their existing content and leave blog comments on it. Just slowly build a little bit of a rapport with them so they know who you are and they know you're somewhat legit in that niche. So leave just totally nice comments, and that's one way that you can get your foot in the door a little bit if you feel like they're not necessarily going to accept you and they're a bigger site. It just kind of shows them, hey, they might say, oh, this guy's left comments a few times. They were really good comments. Let me give them a go. So it just might loosen the person up a little bit. So step three is the article. Now I say don't be picky, meaning that I don't recommend you be too picky with what they accept, especially if they're a bigger site. So if it's somewhat in your wheelhouse, but you wanted something on a slightly different topic, just write for this topic anyway, because it's going to be much more worthwhile in the long run. So in addition to that, you gotta start writing. You gotta write your post. Now, if you could outsource a guest post if you really wanted to, but my recommendation is to at least add your personal touch, especially if it's in your niche, or at least someone on your team that might be really like understanding and knowledgeable about this, because at the end of the day, this is a guest post that if you give this person crap, it could really hurt the relationship with them, and it could really mess things up there. So I recommend that you just avoid that at all costs, and just make sure that it's really high quality for that reason. So from there, basically, you want to also make sure that you're sending that you add your link in a good spot. So you want to make sure that it's not just like lost in there. Make sure that the link to your website is in a good spot, and make sure that they're all good with that and everything. And then from there, you could basically start doing this with a bunch of different websites. And like I said, there are 4 main benefits here. You will build your brand through leveraging existing authority sites. You will get traffic from people clicking the link in your article to your site. You will get traffic to generate leads and all sorts of different things. And you also get backlinks. So there's just so many different benefits to actually doing this, and being able to build backlinks and do all sorts of different things. So it's really, really, really powerful. And actually, I'm going to show you one more thing that will also really help you. So this is a website called Help a Reporter Out, which is really, really cool, where you can become a source, and basically you'll get emails every day from journalists that need help on a certain topic. And then you can reply to the emails that you'll be getting, and if they like your response, they could end up featuring you in one of their sites. And they have major publications that use it. So you have Fox News, you have Chicago Tribune, you have New York Times, ABC, Wall Street Journal, Time, Reuters. So you have all these different places that are using this, meaning that you can actually get free, super high quality backlinks and authority. And it's kind of like a guest post if you really think about it, except that they're actually reaching out to you, which is really cool. You'll get reached out to every day. Now, they're not going to necessarily accept everything you give them, but over time, you could end up getting really, really nice backlinks from these sites that will accept you. And again, it could be huge for your business because these backlinks are coming from like some of the highest authority sites out there, which will be really, really good for having those point to your website. So that's it for this video. I hope you found my tutorial about guest posts helpful and all the benefits that it can really bring your business. Like I said, the Action Taking Blogger community is growing. ActionTakingBlogger.com. Definitely check it out, and please subscribe to this channel if you want more actionable content. Now, if you did find this information helpful, or if you had any questions or comments, I'd love to hear what you have to say about this video. Go ahead and leave a comment below this video, and I would love to hear from you. And that's it for now. Thanks for being part of this, and I will see you next time around.